Hi everyone. The reason I wanted to do this video today was in the last 5 months I've lost 26 kilos and I've never been able to lose weight before, but it's been a fairly easy journey, and I'll just share with you, just in case that you know someone who's desperately trying to lose weight and just can't do it. And I've tried every diet under the sun. I've been dieting for 20 years, and I'll tell you how it started. About 5 months ago I was having a lie down on a Saturday afternoon because I was tired and I was feeling sick and just horrible. And I was watching a podcast with Joe Rogan and Jordan Peterson. Now Jordan Peterson's to me very credible, and he was talking about this carnivore diet he'd been on to cure a variety of ailments. But one of the main ones was severe, like quick weight loss. Now I had a look at it and I thought, well, I'll give this a go. I mean, there's nothing left for me. So I tried it. So just in one of the videos I noticed an air fryer. I thought that'd be ideal. You know, you don't have to clean it all the time. It cooks exactly about a meal. It's they're just fantastic. Like 10 minutes, walk away, come back, everything's done. So I bought one on the Sunday and started the diet that day. Now, it's all carbohydrate and sugar free. So what you can't eat are things like anything to do with pasta, bread, wheat, any grain, but also fruit and vegetables. Now, I know this flies in the face of everything you know, because it flew in the face of everything I thought I knew. But turns out you can get everything you need from meat except vitamin C, and strangely enough, if you don't have carbohydrates, you don't really need vitamin C. So I've survived perfectly well so far. So like I say, I've lost this 26 kilos. I've probably got another 10 to go. And the weight loss has gone from probably 2 kilos a week down to half a kilo a week, so I'm not lugging around all that extra weight. Now I'll tell you what happened. Like within about 2 days, I noticed that I'd lost the cravings for food. It's just, I got off that yo-yo with the insulin and the carbohydrates and sugar, and all of a sudden that stabilised. So I didn't feel hungry anymore. I wasn't craving food, to the point where I now only have 2 meals a day, like one about 10 in the morning, one about 6 in the afternoon. So that was the first positive result I got. Now they say it takes about 2 days. You go through a sort of a detox where you're feeling like fluey and ill. Well, for me that lasted 8 weeks. Now that's extreme, but the reason I think it lasted 8 weeks was because all my life I've worked with industrial chemicals, and your liver stores the chemicals you inhale in your fat. Can't deal with them. So obviously, as you're losing weight, all these are released back into your system and poisoning you, and you've got to eliminate them now. The body's got to deal with them. And also, sort of the gut bacteria that was dealing with the carbohydrates, fruits, all the rest of it, stuff you eat, biscuits, is dying off. So that's sort of poisoning your system a bit on the inside, and you've got to eliminate all that. Now that took 8 weeks, and after that 8 weeks I started feeling good. But like I've said, that's fairly extreme. Now, at this point I'll say I'm not a doctor, I'm not a health professional of any kind, I'm not offering any advice to anyone. This is just my story, and you get out of it what you will. There's plenty on Google about carnivore diets and all the rest of it. So that was the 8 weeks. Now I was losing weight at 2 kilos a week, so I didn't want to stop. That gave me the motivation to keep going. But I noticed at about week 10, I've always had little skin problems, you know, weepy, sores and eczema in my ears. Well, about week 10 they just disappeared. Now I have got something on the back of my hand, but that's where I banged it trying to get the sump plug out of my generator. But apart from that, my skin problems healed up. So that was telling me that your gut bacteria strengthens your immune system, and that made a bit of sense. And I went out for dinner one day and I had because it's a fairly antisocial diet. I mean, you go out for dinner, you don't know what the heck to eat. So I had a seafood basket and everything was breadcrumbs and battered, of course. And secretly I thought, oh well, once won't hurt. But I ate it, and then the next day I went into a depression that lasted about 4 days and then lifted completely. Now, there was nothing wrong. So your gut bacteria is not only to do with your physical health and your immune system, it's also to do with your mental health. I'm learning stuff all the time. Like what I do eat, I eat fish, any seafood, like fish, oysters, prawns, anything, and I eat like beef, chicken, liver occasionally, because I'm not a big fan, and pork. It's all good. As long as I stick to that, I'm fine. You notice that your body starts talking to you. Like I used to have a lot of cream in my coffee, so that's fat and that's good, and you've got to have fat. And then all of a sudden I started running to the toilet, and basically what my body was telling me was it was happy enough with milk, but not the cream. That was just too much. So I cut that out. And what I'm noticing as time goes on is it's getting more and more selective. I'm starting to listen to my body and I'm paying attention, but I've got an eye on it because, you know, at the end of the day it could wean me down to just chicken, but I'm paying attention to what's going on. But like I say, at 5 months, I've lost this weight and I've got probably another 10 kilos to go. But on the positive side, look, you know, I'm not lugging this bag of cement around with me all the time. So I run up and down stairs a lot easier. I'm not as tired. I don't need a nap in the afternoon, although I'll still sneak one in occasionally. Everything so far has been really positive. And I can't urge you to have a go because, you know, for whatever reason, but it worked for me. So Google it and see if it'll work for you. Just Google Carnivore Diet or Jordan Peterson Carnivore Diet and see if it works for you. Now, why I want to do this, I'm not selling anything. If I can help someone, if there's someone out there who's struggling like I was, makes your life a misery because you're forever failing. If I can help someone, I would be very happy. I'll post this video on my Facebook page, so if you want to have a look at it there, you can. Or friend me, ask me questions. It's all right. I'll reply as long as I don't get 1,000 questions, in which case we'd have to rethink it. But what I can say is, in summary, I've lost the weight. I feel happier, I feel healthier, I feel better. And the other thing is I've got a couple of other habits that I'm trying to get rid of. Now, I'm having a bit of a go and I'm having a bit of success. So one thing's leading to another, which is very positive for me. I'll leave it at that for now and I'll come back when I've lost the other 10 kilos and give you any updates or any problems I've encountered. But so far, so good. And again, if I can help anyone else, please ask. And I'll leave it on that note, or I could go on all day. 5 months in 5 minutes, it's not bad going. So, look, take it for what it is. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.